Terre Haute City officials will soon find out if a gifted piece of riverfront property is contaminated with waste.
Sugar Creek Scrap last year donated the land to the city, and now the question is whether the land is stable for what the city wants to do with it.
News 10's Patsy Kelly found out how the city plans to move forward.
A former scrapyard, now owned by the city, could be the backdrop for hazardous waste.
The site is covered with lots of tires, lots of scrap steel.
The city plans to use this site for a floatable control structure. It will filter trash, leaves, and debris from stormwater before overflowing into the river. But now, city engineer Chuck Ennis says officials are concerned about possible hazardous materials on site.
Since then, we have cleared the site of vegetation, and in the process of clearing the vegetation, we've kind of uncovered some evidence that may lead us to believe that there's more there than just trash.
That's when engineers contacted environmental officials. The Environmental Protection Agency will test the soil and determine how contaminated the site, if there is any contamination. The site is too far off the beaten path for the city to have to worry about those possible materials. But Ennis says it's important to ensure the site is clean for the long haul.
We want to make sure that the soil that the contractors are removing is not contaminated. You know, we're trying to clean up the riverfront, and this is part of that cleanup. Unfortunately, this site was as dirty as it is, but we're getting it cleaned up.
Keeping the area and city pristine for future progress. In Terre Haute, Patsy Kelly, News 10.
State and federal environmental officials visited the site last week.
The EPA is expected back next week to take soil samples.